Hello and welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator. In this video we'll be talking about Elite Dangerous. You know that Odyssey is about to be released and there is a little controversy here coming from the Frontier forums. And here we got to know that Frontier Development is going to release Elite Dangerous Odyssey separately from players who will not be owning Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Basically, here is how it goes. They say that all Elite Dangerous Odyssey players will gain access to the new features, including planetary improvements, enhanced lighting and textures. The differences will mean that Elite Dangerous Horizon players cannot share a gameplay session with those playing Odyssey. However, Odyssey owners will be able to share a session with and play with those in Horizons by launching the game in Horizons mode, though if they do this, they will be temporarily not have access to the new Odyssey feature. Now guys, this is very important that this is temporarily, and a lot of people here are complaining about this. Some people say that this is a scandal. I don't agree with this. I think that it is no big deal, and here is why. Now, the first reason why I don't think that this is much of a big deal is because anyone who has tried Elite Dangerous Odyssey in the alpha phase knows how mind-blowing this expansion is going to be. It is definitely going to be a game changer that is going to make the original Elite Dangerous, or at least Elite Dangerous Horizon, pale compared to its newer, much superior version. I've got to say, it looks much better. There are far more activities to do. The activities that you're going to have are going to be more varied, and just the ability to be walking around is just so much more interesting. On top of that, there are those new FPS mission and combat zones, which are really exciting, and also they're going to bring some interesting elements such as looting, for example, which is also something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So that's why I really don't believe that it is much of a big deal. Players are going to buy Elite Dangerous Odyssey. In fact, I'm pretty sure that most people who do play Elite Dangerous Odyssey are going to buy most players who do play Elite Dangerous Horizons are going to buy Odyssey, and even casual players like myself are also going to get it, just because, well, it is just a superior version with more things to do, and that speaks a lot for a lot of people, especially given the fact that Elite Dangerous tends to be boring over some time, right? There's really a sense of repetitiveness, so having more things to do, more gameplay, is very interesting and very attractive for a lot of players. Now, next, for those of you who play in groups, well, they did also announce that Elite Dangerous Horizons is going to have its own mode in which Elite Dangerous Odyssey players are going to be able to join if they want to be playing with players who do not have this expansion. And again, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of them, but if they are, then they're still going to have that access. Now, why would players not get Elite Dangerous Odyssey? In my opinion, well, these are maybe the explorers who only care about finding new planets and going to the other side of the galaxy. Maybe those players who really are they're really into exploration, and maybe exploration in groups. Now maybe these are going to be players who are not necessarily going to be attracted by Odyssey, but apart from that, I don't really think that there's going to be much of an audience of players who are not going to be interested by Odyssey. So I think that this is the reason why Frontier has decided to let owners of the new expansion play with people who do not have it, but I think that this is again going to be a minority, and it's not going to have much an impact. Now, the other thing is that let's remember that this is temporary, and this is the reason why I am all in this favor. Guys, let's think, what do we want? Do we want to have another delay? Because originally it was supposed to be released earlier this year. We're getting it by the end of spring, or do we want it to have it now with this temporary separation that is going to eventually merge, or do we want an extra delay? And when is it going to be? Is it going to be released on console as well, perhaps during this fall or by the end of this year? This is something that the game doesn't necessarily need, because it's going to be bringing bad press. Maybe the hype is also going to decrease, and this is something that maybe Frontier Development doesn't want. So that's why I'm pretty sure that they have weighed in the pros and the cons, and in the the end they have decided that the best option was to release it now by temporarily separating owners of Odyssey and people who don't have it. So there we have it, guys. Here is why I don't think that Elite Dangerous Odyssey separating players from people who only have Horizons is much of a big deal. It is temporary, and in the end it is not going to affect a lot of people. But anyway, guys, please let me know in the comments down section. Let me do it again. Please let me know in the comment section down below if this is something that you agree with or you disagree. If you disagree, please do not insult. Please do not say I don't like this. Please give me some sound reasoning so that we can eventually have a debate. And who knows, maybe you'll be convincing me in the end, right? We never know. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.